We're actually building the road. So far, yeah, it's been a great success for us. We're 75% northern and probably at least 50% to the Sahtu. All the equipment operators are northern. The only expertise that we brought in outside is our management team, our safety, and our survey, but quality control. But other than that, we've kept it mostly to the Sahtu and to the Beaufort Delta region for employees.
I get a lot of satisfaction in seeing people come in at entry level and acquire skills for long-term sustainable employment.
You got to be quite attentive when operating equipment because you're the one in charge. I've been able to not only learn how to operate safely, efficiently, I've learned transitional skills that I can take on to different work sites. For example, I'll be going into surface mining program. This is a great opportunity for me to gain experience and then go forward. I want to drive bigger equipment.
It's not only about what you're doing today, it's about what is going to be available and what can we do tomorrow. So we all talked as a group, as a management group, and said, let's put in a proposal to the territorial government to work on aspects of an all-weather road between Norman Wells and Toledo. What it's also doing is we're establishing a benchmark on, what would it cost to go all the way to Wrigley. So it gives, you're now getting some real numbers.
So this is a 3D model representing the surface of the road. So we've got the whole road from start to end, all your elevations, your horizontal position. And then from there, we just export that out into the dozer with a certain file format. And Frank gets it in his dozer and he sees the same thing we see here. As he drives the dozer forward, it'll control the blade up and down to hit that grade. So even when he comes on an angle, it'll correct that blade up and down, left and right to achieve the crown of the road, the crest of the road. With the GPS on there, it's like having a surveyor strapped to the blade.
With the downturn in oil and gas activity, this 14-kilometer project is a huge economic boost for our community and region. I live just outside of town and I get up in the morning and come to work and you can see the lights up on the road, you can see the beacons, you can see all the activity, and without that there would be no activity. And when I go home at night, you can still see them working up there. It's a 24-hour operation, and when you look at the results they have from their local employment, it's not only remarkable, it's outstanding.
This is the HRN lunchroom, tailgate meeting room, safety meeting room that we use with the guys here in the morning. Basically, we come in here for the morning meetings in which we talk about potential safety issues that we may have.
Let's watch it coming down the hills, around the corners, coming out of the quarry there. If you had to stop, you'd slide, like in a second, you'll travel 30, 40 feet. You don't think it's long.
This is a very safe place to work because everything we do is all done in the safety meetings step by step. Oh, for sure, I feel safe working here. The equipment everything's all up to where it's supposed to be, and we've got mechanics on call. We've got supervisors, just a radio call away, so everybody communicates amongst each other, make the job go just smoothly, eh?
One of the things that I really like seeing when I go out there is the local hiring. In particular, the women that are running the Aboriginal women that are running the equipment, and the training opportunities that have been there for them.
You gain the experience, you learn hands-on, you meet great people, you get to work different places.
When we focused on putting a proposal together, it was to create employment and training opportunities for people from the Sahtu. So one of the biggest components of the proposal was the training program and employing people from there, which we did. So we put 12 trainees through our training program on rock trucks, excavator, and loader. And so out of those, all of them were guaranteed jobs. Some of them already moved on to bigger and better things.
So I'm going into surface mining. So I'll be going to Fort Smith actually at the end of this month.
Because of the training they took here. And that's what it doesn't matter if they stay with us or not, but it creates opportunity for them to go to the diamond mines and other contractors in the area, to go to Alberta. They've got actually training behind them that has merit.
Well, I'm hoping that like we do 14 kilometers here, and then maybe eventually they'll extend it to further on where we could have like more employment, and then just steady work for the surrounding communities.
Overall, we've had a resolution from SSI to continue the road, and this was the funding that was available at the time we got it. And I don't see how we could push back on any portion of the road when we agree with it in principle.
The Sahtu needs an all-season road. We need the highway. It only stopped at Wrigley, and obviously it costs thousands of dollars to get here by an airplane. The remoteness alone is just ridiculous. The cost of living, everything comes in account.
We need to continue building. I was just in Ontario, and I'm seeing where investors shared with me some information of where they're building roads as such, and it's very empowering for those isolated communities. It's the same here. Almost anything you do in terms of business is empowered. Building the road itself is considered major economic development in Canada, not just here. So that in and of itself is a source of empowerment.
I think this road should continue to Toledo with the new health center here, so people will be able to travel to Norman Wells. You know, there's a long-term care facility here. There may be some people from Toledo here, so you know, people will be able to come. It'll be an hour's drive from Toledo to Norman Wells. It's 80 kilometers, Toledo is. Now we have permanent bridge in every crossing between here and Toledo, so really now it's just a matter of connecting bridges.